Hello, my name is Jennifer Fils-aime, and I am here today to talk about a very important subject that is known and that's talked about around the world. It's morals. Well, before I start, what is morals? It's a concern with principle of right and wrong behavior in the goodness or badness in a human being. But the real question is, should moral be absolute or should moral change by context? Based on a survey that was conducted online, most people believe that morals should be absolute, which means it's either you have morals or you don't. Well, I'm going to say that I believe that morals should change by context. For those who believe that morals should be absolute, well, I hope by the end of the speech you have a more knowledgeable opinion about why morals should change by context. Let's start by a very common morality that ones might have. They might believe that it's wrong to fight against each other and kill one another. On the other hand, they are okay with veterans fighting to protect our country. That is an example how morals change by context. Even though they believe that fighting is wrong, killing each other is wrong, but they are okay in some situations, which is a militaries, a veterans protecting our country. And this is just one example of why morals should change by context. Another example, a person might believe that stealing is wrong. It is not okay to steal. But if somebody that is poor and have a family to feed go steal in order to feed their family, will have a more sensitive, forgivable feeling toward that person. We won't react the same way because we know it's wrong. But in that situation, we automatically make an exception. That, again, is moral changing by context. Another example I want to talk about today is abortion. Very, very sensitive subject around the world. Well, someone's moral might be that it is wrong to abort a child. But in a case where a girl got raped and got pregnant and does not want to keep the baby because of everything that this child and everything that this moment remind them of, we will definitely have a more approachable aspect for most of us. And me personally, the person might go to depression, which is they might hurt themselves, harm themselves, or even the baby. Well, to avoid that, it's better for the person to have an abortion and erase that memory. This is why I strongly believe that morals should change by context and not being absolute. In the case that morals is absolute, that person will have to deal with that burden. Every day they look at that child, they will feel a burden. They probably won't be able to deal with themselves, probably won't be able to live with themselves, and put the person and the child in a very, very bad situation. Morals should change by context. It depends on the situation. And that's what I believe, and that's what we all should believe. It depends on the situation. The veterans fighting for us, someone, a precious girl that got raped and got pregnant in the midst of that terrible circumstance, and also a poor man stealing just to take care of his family, to make sure that this child, their kids, doesn't die of starvation. Yes, we have morals. Yes, we can believe in something. Yes, it's fine, completely fine. But in some situation, it is not okay to judge. And this is why today, by just looking at those three things, just those three subjects, those three things that I talk about today, think about why morals should change by context. It shouldn't be absolute, because the situations can be different. They can only makes it worse. Makes it worse for the person. So, in conclusion, again, one person morals should change by context, because there are some things that cannot be looked at the same way when situation changes. That is what makes it unlikely that a person would believe that morals should be absolute in this society. Morals should change by context, because morals comes from different places, and it can be treated differently in different cases. Thank you.